talking about this proposal na marami na pong humihingi ng motorcycle
Everyone,
taxi.
good evening, the chiefs.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Good
Yes.
evening.
Good evening
Good
po.
evening to our televiewers. Good evening, everyone. Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Okay.
Thanks for being here.
We need the motorcycles. Yeah. Good evening. Right now, the status right now, see, train is only coming in at. We only have a maximum of 30% capacity on train. The buses
Yes.
and the jeepneys, we only have 50%. So we really need another transportation, and that is the motorcycle taxi. True enough, we still have a problem in amending the laws, but as of the moment, kailangan po talaga natin ang motorsiklo. In fact, on the study we had, which was submitted to us by the technical working group, just for in a 1 month's time, they were able to have passengers totaling to around almost 8 million passengers in just 1 month. So you can really see the importance of the motorcycle taxi.
But Congressman, how do you envision the safety protocols for the taxis? There's been a lot of debate about it. Of course, some of the things are put forward by the DILG and government, including itong barrier, but the motorcycle riders are saying this actually adds to the dangers and the risk. How do you see the health protocols for these motorcycle taxis?
Grabe yung yeah.
The relevant to health protocols, it was presented to us by by resource person in one of our meetings. In fact, motorcycles coming as one of the safest means of transportation. It's an open, everything is open. Then the driver is shielded by the helmet itself. They have jackets, and plus the shield was imposed by IATF. So nakikita talaga natin it's very safe. And on the safe side of the motorcycle itself, the report we got from the technical working group, actually the number of incidents or accidents is very low. It's around 1 accident in every 300 motorcycle. That is the ratio that we're having right now. Now, the status is that we have to amend the law pertinent to the motorcycle taxi or the two-wheel vehicle, because of the moment, based on RA 4136, only four-wheel vehicles are allowed. This is where Congress is coming in, and we're hoping that we will be given 3 to 6 more months to come up with the final technical working group report, because the pilot study was put to stop on the onset of the pandemic. Hindi po ito natatapos report. We still have to get the comment from the DICT and the reports from Visayas, from Cebu specifically, and in Mindanao. Because Luzon, but it included as well Cebu and in Mindanao. That is the moment. That is the status of the. That's why I am appealing as a chairman of the Committee on Transportation for government to consider really allowing a motorcycle taxi in the absence of the law. I am appealing because we are still in the process really of amending the law. Again, Luchi, please.
Yes, sir. No, go ahead.
Yes,
go ahead.
Luch.
No, I think kasi mahaba
please,
po kasi yung delay
ask the
natin.
question.
Pasensya na po, Congressman. Mahaba po kasi yung delay natin.
I can. Yeah. So far, that is the appeal coming from the chairman and the Committee on Transportation of the House.
Okay, so if I'm understanding it correctly, I mean, this is a legislative process that was started before pa nga nag-umpisa yung quarantine. But if I'm understanding you correctly, you're appealing for basically some stopgap accommodation or provision while we are still undergoing the process. In the meantime, in this emergency situation, we need to provide these additional modes of transportation.
We need, that's right, Ruby. We need, it's a stopgap, but while we are again on the process of going through the amending of the law, we have to allow this because we still need some data coming from the pilot test of motorcycle taxi. I'm hoping the executives will understand where Congress is coming from And they will now allow, because we need it. In fact, we already wrote an official communication to IATF and the Department of Transportation to allow now the motorcycle taxis. Again, there's an urgency for it. The number of vehicles right now in terms of passengers is down to a maximum of around 40%. We want to restart the economy, and transportation is a must in restarting the economy.
Okay.
Congressman, paano po yung mga protocols? Medyo tedious po ang mga protocols right now, no? Halimbawa, hindi lang yung barrier, kundi yung sanitizing the helmets, and then kailangan mag-fill up ng COVID, ng contact tracing list. Kailangan muna ayusin yon bago mag-hail. Lahat ba yan? Gagawin nyo ba yung parte ng batas na binabalangkas ninyo?
Delay ba yun o
Delay
nawala
din.
na?
May delay.
Congressman,
No, remember, Luchi, that this is just pandemic. So totally, but in the norms, this should not be the protocol.
Okay.
But we're hoping that yes, we're hoping that really during this pandemic, again, true enough, we have some protocols to follow to make sure that the transmission is contained. And then a motorcycle is one transport has the advantage because there are only two passengers. On the application itself, you can already know the passengers that is going to take the motorcycle taxi. And the appeal again is that we're hoping that the executives will consider, IATF, the Department of Transportation, will consider motorcycle tax to restart the economy.